Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sunfall Cycle. How's it going? What's up? Did I time that perfectly? I think so.
Internalized racism, Jesse.
Okay. Good.
Hey.
I'm
glad I could bring that to the attention of everyone. right up the top.
Cox, I was largely on time today.
Yep, she was.
It's true. True.
Largely on time is still not 10 o'clock, but I'll give you points for effort. I'll give you points for effort.
She didn't say she was enormously on time.
No, you're correct.
You asked me what time I would be here, and I did accurately tell you what time I was here.
And you were here. That is an accurate statement. I cannot deny.
Also,
all I'm saying
time
is
just a concept we've all agreed to.
I wake up every day to a Steven tweet that says we're going to start at a certain time, and we never start on that time.
No, Steven
wake up every day.
2 hours,
Tweet
plus or
from Steven
minus.
that says we're going to start in 2 or 3 hours.
This plus or minus nonsense does not fly with me. Does not fly with me. I'm like that rabbit over here with my clock.
What's going on? What happens with the last minutes? You have to sit with us and just have a conversation?
I don't get to have a conversation. I have to listen to music and watch a stream where you guys have all these conversations. I watch your mouths go blah, 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 and I'm sure you're having a great I don't get to be a part of any of it. That
you use your boomerism
me.
and your music as a shield. You know how many? This is like episode 169. You know, and like
169.
I've asked
nice.
I've asked you every session. It's like, dude, let me help you. I can send me your mixer. We can work this out.
There's
stop using this as an excuse.
Did you just say you use your boomerism and your music as a shield?
Yeah, yes. to deflect a criticism.
If you were on TikTok like the rest of us, Jesse,
why do I need to deflect criticism? Why am I being criticized? I've done nothing wrong.
We send TikToks back and forth as
I've done nothing wrong. Why do I have to defend myself? Y'all, this is some Zoomerist bullshit right here. Look at these young kids thinking they own the place. We still got time. We're still in charge. Y'all gonna have to eat your avocado and live in apartments for a while. That's fine. We'll be dead eventually.
Man, yeah.
Don't you eat avocado toast and live in an apartment?
You know what?
Too?
Let me mix with who I like. Let me be amorphous and get in where I fit in.
It this whole time.
There's a nice retirement home where I'm gonna be a star. Let me tell you, I'm gonna roll up in that place. I'm gonna look like fresh meat.
In your retirement rental.
I'm gonna look like fresh meat to grandma. She's gonna be like, "Oh, who's that young stud?" And I'm gonna be like rolling in my like what is it's like a motorcycle but it has 3 wheels. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have one of those and be like, well, yeah, but like it's got like a trunk on the back for some reason. I'm gonna roll around the retirement community in that thing, like
mobility
scooter. Granny. They'd be like, "Oh my!" Yeah,
I'd like to make jokes about his last name.
They're gonna call me Hip Breaker. I'm gonna be rolling around.
Hip Breaker.
Hip Breaker.
Oh my
That's
God.
right.
That's the name of like a Witcher card game. The Witcher. Hip Breaker.
Hip Breaker. Yeah. That's what me. So I'm just saying.
That's the plan.
It's a good plan. Let's be real. In a post-COVID world, it's the best plan I got. Let me tell you, it's a shit show out there.
I don't break hearts, only hips. In the retirement community.
Oh my God.
In sunny day retirement community.
Jesse needs a shirt that says that.
Only hips. That is a great shirt. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Agreed. No, I miss out on all your conversation. I hear the last 30 seconds of a conversation, or I hear enough to try and time it as well as possible. Like today, Steven was talking about something. I have no idea what. But then I heard, Britt, you start talking about internalized racism, and I was like, and we're live.
It's time. Let's go.
And it's time.
It's everywhere. It's prevalent. It comes up a lot. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't, but it is.
And we're live. Yeah. See?
I didn't realize I could just text y'all in Discord when I'm running late. So I'm going to just start doing that and being like, I need 10 more minutes with this assignment. Because for the benefit of the chat, on Wednesday mornings, usually we run late because I'm taking Korean lessons. Because I believe in being a lifelong
no worries.
student.
I love that you're taking Korean.
I thought you were just ignoring us every morning. Like, figure I might sleep in today, rock up at 11.
My classes are at 9 a.m.
No, that's just on Mondays.
Buy some things online.
That is on Monday. But Jess is more late than often than I am on a Monday.
Look, it's 9 a.m. I mean, I get it.
Yes.
I understand.
His party night
That's
in
early.
retirement.
JP for him it's noon, and he'll always be like,
"Screw that guy! What an asshole!"
Be on time this Monday, and we're like, I woke up at 8:30 for this shit, dude.
Yeah.
And when I show up without makeup, the chat lets me know. Like every time, the chat lets me know. Like
I think you look beautiful with
today.
or
Bronze
without.
Looks today.
Bronze looks tired today.
It's fucking 8:30 in the morning. You wanted me to put makeup on my face?
Bronze is tired today.
You see makeup on my face? I put gel in my brows 30 seconds before I came on camera. I do not have time.
Can I ask you a question?
What are you supposed to say to people when they are like, "Hey, you look tired today"? Like, what do you say?
I don't
never know what to say. I'm just like, all right.
I'm
like,
not
you guessed it. I'm fucking exhausted.
Can I ask two questions? Two, like, and I don't know. You know, I feel like it's a safe space, so I can ask these questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, when wearing makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And being in a public space or like, you know, doing streaming or whatever, would you have does it set, what's the right word here? Like, would you have preferred never to have worn it? Or have you set like, you know, because it gives people the in to be like, you look different today. Something's wrong with you. What's going, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean as like, you should never wear makeup. I'm saying like, is it one of those things where it's now you feel like you have to do it all the time, and so it adds another layer of like some more bullshit I got to deal with?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, totally.
Oh, like the expectation.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at. It's just like now it's another thing that you have to like you're expected to do just to even show up on camera. If that makes any sense?
I actually tried to dispel that starting like maybe a year ago because I do so little makeup that I realized a lot of people, first of all, I had very skewed ideas of what I look like. Because my style of doing makeup is very light. So a lot of people thought I wasn't wearing any. And I hated that idea. There were other people that like kind of painted me up as all the other girls on this website look like whores, but you are the natural looking one. I was like, I'm wearing makeup too. I just have a different style for it. And so I started doing my makeup on camera like a year ago, just because I was tired of people either, one, assuming I spend 45 minutes doing it every day, which I don't. I spend like 15 minutes, or two, thinking I wasn't wearing any. So my chat is pretty used to seeing my bare face. Like, so for them, when I show up without makeup, this is not, like, at first there was a little bit of like oh, this is different. And now it's like, oh yeah. She shows up without makeup. About 75% of the time she ends up putting some on. About 25% of the time she just does the whole stream without makeup, and this is what she looks like. So it's given me a lot of like freedom there, I guess. But when people come in out of nowhere or like from another person's chat, I feel like who are used to seeing me, especially like on RPGs, like as always camera ready. There is immediately like this regret, because if I normally look a certain type of way and then I don't, people will immediately be like, oh, she doesn't look like that all the time. Like, how much makeup is she wearing? And there's this immediate judgment on how much are you wearing, which is like kind of fucking dumb. Because I mean, Britt knows this. You fucking put on eyeliner and some lipstick and your whole face changes. That's not that much makeup, but people will fucking sit here and act like no, clearly, because they don't understand it. Like, they don't use it. They don't understand it.
It doesn't take a lot to like make a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I'm asking is like, as a guy, I've definitely been caught thinking, and I'm very much like your, I've clearly aged out of this thought, but very much like your audience, seeing someone that has minimal makeup and the assumption being zero makeup and being like, you look great without makeup. But it's, you have no clue because you're a guy and you literally don't do any of this.
Yeah, the barefaced look is actually like,
it's a look. You put effort into the barefaced look, and we're just like, you look great. You don't even need makeup. But really, it's, that again is, we're just dumb. We're just dumb animals over here being like,
there's also a lot of like,
so
there's a thing that men do, and perhaps like a large portion of like male society, maniety grows through this period where they like assign moral value to like makeup looks or styles, like a fancier or fuller face or like heavier eyeliner or darker lipstick is like, oh, I don't like when women like make themselves up that much. I prefer like this natural look or whatever. And it's like, there is no moral judgment to be made here. Women don't wear makeup for you. They wear makeup for themselves. They're looking the way that they want to look. You don't have to make a judgment about it at all, bro.
Well, and sometimes women aren't wearing makeup for themselves. They're wearing it because they have bad skin and they don't want to deal with your fucking judgment at them. So I'd say I fucking hate wearing makeup, but I do it because of society, and I'd have to like go to my job and I'm fucking some kind of adult woman with acne. So I'm like, I gotta put my makeup on so I look natural to these fuckers. Also, all of the eyelashes on my left eye are blonde and all of the eyelashes on my right eye are black. So if I don't wear mascara, my eyes look very weirdly uneven.
Does it look like you don't have eyelashes on this one?
To look like a normal, they're all like extremely blonde. I don't know why.
But like visually from far away, does it look like...
it looks, you can kind of see like the outline that someone has when they have black eyelashes, but this side, like there isn't one, you know what I mean?
I was kind of hoping it was like cool looking, like you had that, like I would have done the whole thing. I would have two-faced the shit out of it.
My eyebrows are still dark. It's just my eyelashes.
I would only wear half suits. Like one half was like...
I love this for you, Jesse.
Like good luck. Good for beautiful people with perfect skin who can be like, I'm wearing
albino man.
My natural look. I'm like, I have to work so hard just to look like a natural person.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about makeup too, because I also feel like people project a lot onto you, and like, yeah, I realize like anytime I ever do like very metal or goth makeup, people just like swoon, and it makes me feel some type of way where it's like my attitude is more palatable if I also espouse the big titty goth GF like aesthetic.
That's the other. What's the purpose? Am I going to a meeting where I have to be in charge? I'm not wearing a bunch of.
I get called a bitch, right?
Yeah.
Like if I have the same demeanor and the same deadpan humor and I look the way I look now, you're a fucking bitch. You're a cunt. But if I wear like a ripped up shirt and do a smoky eye and say that I love Metallica, suddenly like it's an aesthetic. I like this now.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God, I love this. You play Doom and you talk to people like that. Like me streaming Doom was like fucking a revelation, because once again, if I espouse those values, if I'm playing Doom, which I love Doom by the way, and have the aesthetic to go with it, because I do know how to do that makeup. I was very goth in my teenagers. That's cool. Suddenly me roasting people in my chat is cool. But like if I have the same demeanor that I have now normally, people are like, what a fucking bitch.
I'm speaking for everyone in this chat right now. I don't believe you.
What do you mean?
I don't think you were goth. I'm going to need proof.
I think that Jesse is saying...
I'm going to need proof. I don't think you were goth. I'm going to need a picture.
I would not.
Don't fall for this bullshit.
Bronze, I don't believe you. Frankly, I don't even believe you.
Normal bronze, whatever. But bronze in combat boots and black eyeshadow, step on me. Step on my fucking throat.
I don't believe you. You'd have to show me at least one picture.
People who look dummy. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I can't believe you would lie to us like this right here in front of everyone.
Oh my God.
There's got to be at least one Facebook picture that we could get a link to right now.
All right, y'all.
I tried so hard,
what are we doing?
chat. I tried. I wanted it so badly. I wanted that picture so badly.
I'm very tired today. And the reason is that yesterday was my first day back in the office after 18 months away.
Damn. I'm not going to say congratulations.
Wait, yesterday was your first day and someone annoyed you by telling you not to talk about Dune in the office? That was your first day back?
That is true. That's super true.
Look, I made it to the second day before getting told off for talking about Dune in the office.
Oh, that would be today then.
Oh, today, sure.
Yeah.
I forget that it's nighttime there. Yeah.
I was chatting with a friend of mine about Dune, and a coworker expressed frustration that we were spoiling it. And on the one hand, we immediately stopped talking about it, and we respected this person's desire not.
But on
to
the
have
other
spoilers.
hand,
as you do in the land of the Dutch,
to a certain extent, I do think that the book has been out for 40 or 50 years. And the movie over here has been out for 5 weeks, so I do feel like to a certain extent the statute of limitations is a little bit over for spoilers on Dune.
Yes,
but
that's over a month.
But nevertheless, we did respect this person's request not to continue talking about spoilers.
You're nice.
Because
you're so nice. I would have been like, so anyway.
We try to contribute to a positive working environment where our coworkers don't hate us.
No, 3 weeks. You have 3 weeks. If that's enough time for you to get to some time together and watch a fucking movie.
No, I mean, I don't think that's a valid opinion. It'd be more valid if it was like said by someone in like goth makeup with like boots, like a real sassy attitude.
Jesse, you're gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to cut the check.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You don't.
Bronze is gonna start a fansly that has exactly it only accepts one single subscriber. And it only has
Why do you think I wouldn't do this?
And it's a $5,000 a month.
Actually, I think he would. And I think what Jesse would do is turn it into a business opportunity and create an entire production where you are cast and have to wear that outfit.
Oh, it's crazy. My new enterprise is a movie starring you, Bronze.
No,
and you're a goth. You're a voluptuous goth babe.
It's a new tabletop role-playing show called The Bronze Dungeon, which is in relation to you as a person. It's entirely coincidental.
Yeah. And your character, who I've already crafted for you, is like a goth mommy. And you just like the way you kill enemies. You only have one ability.
You
step on them.
And she has a gun.
All the enemies are named Jesse. Don't ignore that fact.
But for the right salary, I will dress up like a paramilitary waifu and every morning say, "Hey fucker, it's Wednesday morning. Wake up." And that's it. That's all you'll get. Like every morning.
Here's the thing.
Hey Jesse.
That's a good sub tier.
You can make a lot of money on Cameo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think you would do well on Cameo with that. If you were like, yeah, I'll tell you to shut up and wake you up every morning. I think that would do well.
Hey, you lazy piece of shit. It is officially Wednesday, the 20th of October.
All Bronze has to do is get all those like ROTC dudes that did that in college and then like wake them up with like, get up, you maggot. Like just fucking do all the phrases that their old PTs did. Isn't that they're called PT?
My favorite part is, Bronze, you're basically doing what David Lynch does, but like angrily. And I love that.
Once again, it is fucking Friday, and somehow we are not all dead. Anyways.
It is, once again, Friday. I love those videos.
I love them too. I would do an angry version of those, 100%. Like, oh, look at the calendar. Once again, it is fucking Friday.
That would be incredibly popular. And then it would be your brand. Then you'd be like, oh yeah, that's the Friday. That's the Friday lady. You'd take back Friday from what's her face,
Rebecca Black.
Yeah, Rebecca Black. You take it back.
One lady.
You'd save us from. It wouldn't be Friday anymore. It'd be it's fucking Friday, right? You'd be oh my god, you'd be
Sergeant Friday.
Sergeant Friday.
Wednesday,
oh
my
shit,
dudes.
that could be your character name.
You would, oh my god, there would be like, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, and then there'd be you. It's fucking Friday. Oh my god, we'd have to get every day.
Every week.
Yes.
Sergeant Friday signing on to tell you it's fucking Friday again.
I love this idea.
I think you should do it first, Jesse. Do a little test run and let us see how it goes.
Me do it first?
Yeah,
you know
I think you should do it first so Bronze can just like get a feel for it and see if she wants to do it.
If I do it first and it becomes popular, I'm not giving it to Bronze. I'm letting you know. I'll be fucking Friday guy.
I don't want to speak for her, but I feel like she'd be okay with that.
When you see the money coming in, you'd be like, I could have just said it's fucking Friday and made $1 million. And I would be like, sorry, that's my thing now. And I put on my goth lipstick.
Yeah.
My goth wig.
Look at me.
Corset.
Is he standing in the mirror squinting to see if he can maybe make it look like Bronze?
I'm Sergeant Friday now.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm Sergeant Friday now.
No. Please stop.
Yeah.
Did we do it? Did we do it?
I think it's dead.
Hey.
Some people were thinking.
Did we devolve into time for the game? It's only 11:04. This is really good.
We did it, y'all. We did it.
Some people think that this isn't part of the D&D.
Because we got started like right at 10:10.
This is part of the D&D. This is where we go from ourselves when we're alone into we're role playing ourselves as the Sunfall group, and then we'll role play the characters
The
within
Sunfall
the game.
group sounds like a bunch of lawyers that stole money from like.
Oh my God,
Yeah, it does.
No, we're
Yeah,
not.
it does.
Sunfall
A
group.
Sunfall group.
This property is managed by the Sunfall Group.
Oh my
You know?
god.
Yeah, you can only buy it at Harrah's. Like we
I
own
feel
property
like
in
we
Abu
are the
Dhabi.
type of lawyers that would come out of the ground. You know, like you know what I'm talking about, like Venture Brothers style, where like
Yes.
we're all in pinstripe suits.
Yep.
You know, the 5 of us, and we come out of the ground like we are the Sunfall Group.
I think
We
Eric
owe us
is the
some
one
money.
holding the briefcase in that instance.
I'm the
True.
one holding the gun with the silencer.
Yeah, you have
Oh
the
my
gun.
God! Wow.
I have all the paperwork.
It's a briefcase full of the shit posts I never get to say.
The only lawyer. The only lawyer that I want to be is those guys who tell you not to talk to the cops.
Oh,
You
yeah.
You know the video I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
It's another fun fact Friday. And what do you do when the cops show up? Officer, am I free to go? Not gonna talk without my lawyer.
Act
And then
as
what do? You
confused
shut
as
the fuck
possible.
up.
I act as confused as possible. It's always worked for me. What is a registration?
Wow.
Your car registration's what is that? What do you mean? What is that? I don't know what is a car registration. Oh my God! Just go get it fixed. I gotta go.
What is a car?
I've exasperated so many policemen in my life. Just pretend you don't understand what's happening, and they will probably leave.
This is not legal advice distributed by the Sunfall crew, Sunfall group.
Not by the Sunfall group. This
Yeah,
is just
we-
personal advice.
Mhm. I feel like we're like our head lawyer would definitely be Jeff though.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we would all be standing in a V formation behind like Jeff
A
and Eric.
V formation.
Yeah, we're the Sunfall
formation.
group. We have to stand in a V formation.
we do.
Yeah. To establish
and,
dominance.
You know,
Well,
it would be
now
like
in
Eric
the-
and Jeff, and then me with the silenced pistol, and Britt with the briefcase, and then Steven on a cell phone talking to his client, telling them not to talk to the police, and Jesse
What
in
do
the
you do?
back.
Shut the fuck up.
You know,
Jesse in the back. Story of
Jesse
my
in the
life.
back,
Now-
being
now-
like, "Why are
now-
we here? Why are we doing this? Why
Jesse
are we
in
in
the
our
lawyers from hell?"
headquarters, in like the lobby of our headquarters, it's all like dark red walls and like black couches and like plush carpet, and then on the back wall there's just like a huge Rembrandt style portrait of Jeff just like scowling down. With like there's like baby cherubs. There's like baby cherubs with like a banner behind him, father of the firm, Jeffrey Robinson.
And we all have to sit on our desks like this, like with the hands
Yes.
like this.
I'm just like imagining Jeff in replacement of Lebowski. Like the whole house, the pictures, like Jeff's little achievers.
Oh my God. Y'all, who would our
Beautiful.
clients would have to be insane?
Oh, that's Jesse's job. He finds the clients.
Bronze.
He's the fixer.
I think
Am I
that
the client, man, I'm just like I
our
didn't even go to
clients would
law
have
school.
to be insane.
I'm a
is
paralegal
statement
in
that
this
works
firm,
on
apparently.
a lot of levels.
This is just the Blades in the Dark campaign.
This is
Oh my God, the Sunfall
So,
group.
if we ever need to
Talking
change
legal
games,
advice.
what's happening here is that the Sunfall Cycle is a Dungeons and Dragons game being played by these people. And then when we're like, we need to change games, we'll just be like, let's change over to, we come out of the D&D game that we're all playing because we need to go run a heist.
Because we are the Sunfall group. I
Yeah,
guess I'm
now
the
we're the-
hound.
Because
I'm
we're
the
the
de
Sunfall.
facto hound now with my
Which is
silenced
Vampire the
pistol.
Masquerades or Blades in the Dark.
this is
or...
some bullshit. This is like
Yummy.
this is like
Yum.
What do
Me.
you want to do? What do you want your role to be then?
you're all like cool vampires and I'm Guillermo. I'm over here just like helping
Yeah,
y'all
what
out.
do you wanna be? What do you want to be, Jesse?
No, that's I
you want to
wanna
be our Laszlo? You can be our
Yeah,
Laszlo.
what do you want to be? You can be Laszlo.
Jesse,
You're
I
Laszlo.
see you literally,
Jackie
Jesse.
Daytona.
You're the spider.
My favorite episode. I watch it like 20 times.
I love Jackie Daytona. I'm the
You-
spider. No,
you
I'm not a spider.
You have the lair. You have
no,
the contact.
I don't have a layer. My name
You have
is
the
You have the
equipment.
contact.
Jesse Cox.
You
I'm
do
a
have the
man.
contact.
You're like
You have
our
the
employer.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anyone's.
Maybe
Who
you're
do
the
you
one
wanna
who
be,
funds our whole
Jesse?
endeavor.
He's
Why am I
HR.
funding this endeavor? Shouldn't our the people we get to defend? Shouldn't they be
I
the
don't
ones who
think you
fund it?
understand how this works, Jesse. We make up stuff about it, and then it's part of the story. So all you have to do is say things that you want, and then it's like part of our imaginary decision making.
I don't want to put
like,
what I.
Like, you don't have to ask why. You just have to be like, no, I'm the guy that does this. And we're like, oh, yeah, you are. Because, like,
But,
that's
like-
how this works.
But we're like bad. What I want is evil.
Okay.
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 I'm down for evil. I'm a trigger
Yeah.
man.
Do you
just
see
tell
how
me where
yes
to
and we
point.
are, Jesse? We are yes anding your evilness.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this? What
Where
do you
are we
want?
going?
Yeah.
The Sunfall
What
group.
kind of evil
Yeah.
you looking for?
I want you
We
all to
could
fight
knock
for my
over
approval.
we could knock over like an orphanage or something.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Shake down a bunch of nuns.
Yeah.
I want
Hey,
you. All,
you nuns.
yeah, I just want.
You owe us money.
Yeah, I want to send you all on
We're
assignments that are death traps, and only one of you will survive, and that person takes on my lineage. Right? Like that's how it works.
Oh,
What
he's a
happens to
Sith
you?
boss.
Yeah.
What?
Don't I shoot you then?
No, you can't. You
If you
can't
do
shoot
that,
me.
we'll all end up trying to kill you. You know
I've
that?
programmed.
Like,
I
how do I
programmed
take
you
on
so
your
that when you try to
lineage?
pull the trigger on me, oh, we can do whatever we want, right? When you try to pull the trigger on me, you can't do it because you have been programmed. Right? This is how this works.
Black Widow?
Yeah,
What?
you've been
Such a
programmed.
secession.
You've been programmed just like Black Widow, and I'm in my flying sky fortress that is above radar.
Where's radar?
It's above it. I'm above radar. I'm above radar.
Where on the like is it in America?
No, I'm like above radar.
I'm not familiar with this location.
It's
Whenever
like above.
Jesse's in charge of imagining things, he always isolates himself and puts him above everyone else. And then he's like, and that's that, and I have a great time, and you all die. Like,
Yeah. You
All right,
asked me to be part of it, and I think this is
here's
great.
what's actually going on.
And
Jesse,
And yeah, you all-
Jesse has isolated himself and put himself in an impenetrable fortress above radar.
Above radar.
Which is
Yeah.
somewhere in Middle America, by the way. We are Jesse's friends who refuse to let him isolate himself and be above everyone. And we're orchestrating a
that's
heist to
beautiful.
break into Jesse's awesome fortress and break down his defenses so we can throw him a birthday party.
yeah, and the way we get up there is that I lift my shirt like this,
Inception.
and then my tummy has a rainbow inside of it that turns into a bridge like a Care Bear, and we all run up it directly into Jesse's
well,
office.
that's just stupid.
I have a gun.
You have to get by my army of assassins.
Sweet.
Yeah. But
How
they're
many
like-
of them are there? Are there
There's a
7
ton.
evil assassins that we have to murder, Jesse?
There's a ton of them, but they're all like somehow really bad at their job. Like if there's 2 of you, you could probably take them all out.
Are they like putties? They're like the putties.
Do they run in
they're
one at a
all-
time?
they're- Yes, I have an army of putties, and my boyfriend said he's from another dimension. He came here, and we're trying to take over the world. And for some reason, I keep trying to make things grow. Yes, fact, that is true. Mm-hmm. But I only fight people who dress up in spandex. So get to it.
Deal.
Great.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
All right, friends. What happened last week?
Dungeons and Dragons happen.
There's never not a negotiation for something sexual. When we
My water bottle's empty. I'm gonna go refill
kids
it.
and we there were the bears and then the little centipede things, and I tried to get them, and then the kids were in the hole, and then I took the kid's hat to try and get them to chase me, but then they didn't, and then everyone else came in, and I think we kicked one of them. Somebody kicked
Well, you
one of them,
fell.
like,
If you remember correctly, you were attacked, died, fell,
Yeah.
but landed precariously.
Yes.
And then wormy creatures and a bunch of awful, terrible things
Robo-bears.
attacked you. Robo clockwork
Robo
bears
Yeah.
Yeah.
that look literally look not at all similar to things from Horizon Zero Dawn.
They're copyright non-infringing
Right.
fire claws.
Yeah.
Yep. They're lava paws is what they're called.
I got notes, dog. I
cute.
got notes. I'm like Eric now.
Yeah, awesome. So you have you've gotten into this realm, And you've become familiar with two like great houses that are vying for power. House Vixatrix, whose symbol looks like some sort of a weird
hold on, let me
inverted pentagram.
Right here, this one.
And House Arabest, whose symbol looks like a weird pseudo anarchy symbol. And the guy from House Vixatrix asked you to go collect the Periapt of Peace from the bottom of the spiralized crankshaft. You went down, you grabbed it. This dangerous iron wind of like rust and gray, sort of like sharp matter, swept up and forced you into a tunnel inside of one of these like gears and shafts that you're in. You're in this clockwork realm, this dimension of clockworkery. That's where you met the guy from House Arabest, and he after Kairos, was it Kairos who no, it was Sarek who convinced this guy that Sarek and y'all were actually like working on the same side.
It did roll perfectly. As this guy. Yes, that's.
And
that's
he sort of bought it, even though you learned that he's kind of like top dog, so he's not sure who you are. His name is Klaxon, by the way. And he warned you that the hunt was active in these halls. And then when Ankara proceeded further in giant eagle form, she saw these two kids, a ballerina and a jester, get chased by these clockwork creatures. You all came running to Ankara's aid and battled these things and kicked them into the pit. That, I believe, is where we are now.
Yeah.
So
we saw the eyes, the emerald and sapphire eyes of.
Yes, the emerald and sapphire eyes of these clockwork children peering out from the like the service shaft off the side of this giant bottomlessly deep pit that contains a huge bell suspended in the middle of it. So
Tiny Dancer and Mini Joker.
Yes. What do the four of you do?
Becking them out, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you just like...
It's safe, right?
Yes. As far as you can tell.
Yeah. Well, as far as we can tell, I think it's safe for you two to come out. Ankara, do they speak?
They haven't talked to me yet, I don't think, right? Steven, they were just like faking... Well, I couldn't talk to them because I was an animal.
Didn't they talk to each other? Didn't they say something about like...
I think they did talk to each other. Yeah, that's right.
I think they did tell you that the creatures come out at night mostly.
Yes.
Mostly.
So yeah, they can talk.
So you know that they are verbal.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah. Kairos, as you say, I think it's safe. You can come out. You see the eyes retreat back a little bit deeper into the service shaft.
I know he's not much to look at, but trust me, he's a friend. He's scary.
Really?
Look, I get it.
Yeah, I'll help encourage them. I don't know if they know that I'm the same person as like the animal that was just talking to them.
Do you imagine? So like, you know, like in some media, when someone transforms into a creature, it's really obvious that it's the same person, and it's something like the person has like a sprig of hair that sticks up off the top of their head, and yeah, exactly. And in some media, it's like really obviously not identifiable.
Animorphs.
When Ankara transforms, does she have like stick antlers sticking up off the top of her head all the time, or is
I always imagine that like my cape that I'm wearing and stuff always like changes with me to the appropriate size, unless it's funny for it to like stay small or too big. And that my eyes basically like I have the same eyes in like all the animal forms that I have. So my assumption is that like based on my eyes and like my cape and my clothes, you can generally tell that it's me.
Yeah, cool. So as Sarek makes a genuine attempt to reassure these kids, and well, like whether it's genuine or not, it is the attempt is genuine, even if the attempt is not genuine, so to speak. Sarek is very good at persuasion, so I assume that you are like leveraging your persuasive skills to try to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've spent my entire life manipulating babies. Come on.
Yeah.
They're easy to take candy from.
The combination of Sarek turning on the charm and Ankara like showing up and just like by her presence demonstrating that.
Well, and the hat's still there, so I imagine I would pick the hat up and return it, try to return it. Like,
Aya's got
your hat's here. It's okay.
Nice.
Energy.
This is the jester hat that
Yeah.
Did it fall off, or you were throwing it to try to distract the creatures?
I tried to like drop it. So I was trying to like drop it somewhere that wasn't where they were to get them to distract. So I assume it's just like not where I was, but it was dropped on another part of the walkway.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so the two kids climb up and out. There's a ladder that descends down into the down to the service shaft. So they come up and climb up over the edge and stand on the edge, and you see them like just sort of like huff a breath. The ballerina walks over to you, Inkara, and just puts her little clockwork hand in yours, and the jester comes over to Sarek and puts his clockwork hand in yours.
I'll hand his hat back to him.
He takes it and he looks down at the floor really shyly and he says, "Thanks."
You're welcome.
Sarek looks to you and Kara like, what now? Like I didn't think I'd get this far with this kid, and I am not. Usually I'm out by this point.
I mean, I'm just gonna ask if they're okay, if they like need anything.
Oh right, like you would, like a normal person would, right?
Yeah,
right,
I just take care of them because they're a little baby.
Sarek would not do that. No.
Well, no, I would. My first and foremost would be like, "Are you okay? What were you doing here? What's going on?"
Now that you've chased away the lava paws and the driller noses, I think we'll be a lot better than we were. We should try to get back to the crap. What's a good name for
Haven?
like a really important core piece of a clock?
The Cog Center.
The Cog Center.
I don't know.
Let's see. A central
The
piece
fulcrum
of a clock. The fulcrum is a good one. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. They that's what it's called. They say, "Oh, we should try to get back to the fulcrum. People might be missing us." Is that where you're from too? Why have we not? The girl pipes up. Why haven't we ever seen you there?
We've never been here before. It's our first time here.
Right now,
look at us.
Yeah,
Because
she
look like we belong here.
her eyes go really wide when she looks at you, Aya. And she just looks at your whole aesthetic. She looks at the skull
cool.
She looks at the skull that you're holding and this dope ass silver necklace with raven feathers on it, and what other you have a wand of the war mage, right?
Yeah, I have a wand of the war mage. I've got this crazy scintillating eye pendant.
Yeah,
basically like Doctor Strange mashed with the cultist character from Darkest Dungeon.
An opal dragon perched on your shoulder whose eyes are smoldering.
Yeah. My hair is also white from an arcane experiment gone wrong. It's gray versus how brown my skin is.
She looks at you.
Never even seen a brown person here.
Now,
don't even know we come in different colors. That's organics. They're probably what? This one's brown. How does that happen?
In fairness, and explicitly, all of the construct people of this realm are constructed out of many different kinds of metal and have skin tones across the entire
spectrum. I probably look more
spectrum.
like them than these white people do.
Absolutely.
I'm a bronze person.
There are very few people constructed out of silver or steel in this realm. So
I am a half elf. I'll have you know.
I mean, I'm an orc, so I don't know what
are you talking about?
I'm just gonna sit here.
Bronzy, I probably look more like them.
You say, "Do I look like I belong here?" And she says, her eyes go wide as she takes in all of the aura of what Aya is, and she goes, "No, but yes."
Fair. They're kids pets. Here.
Do you just pick Marshmallow up by the scruff of the neck?
Yes, like a cat.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're
There's
Kratos. You're
just a coiled marshmallow hanging down
snake.
from your head. She takes Marshmallow from your hands under one leg and one arm, and he's awkwardly draped, and she's terrified, doesn't understand how to hold a creature, and he just coils his neck around her neck, and then he says, "I love her."
Yeah, entertain the traumatized children.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, what I'll do,
Marshmallow.
Stephen, too, is walk over with my bag of all the stuff I've stolen from people I've met in my entire existence and be like, there's more organic stuff in this bag. I'm excited to like show them nature because if they don't know what any of it
We
is.
should druid
Yeah.
craft a flower for them.
Yeah, actually, that's a really
I've
good
never
idea.
seen one.
They look at the stuff in your bag and sort of recoil. They're like, "Yeah, it looks wet."
Well, some of it might be a little damp, but it'll dry off. Start pulling all this random shit out of the bag.
Nice. Yeah, they say they like look at it and admire. Is there anything in particular that like you think they would really be excited by?
I have a little notebook where I keep my pressed like dried flowers that I'm really excited to show them. So I guess I would show them that. And then the other thing that I would want to show them is maybe, I guess they know what stone is, but wood, like anything made out of wood. So I probably have a lot of little wooden carvings and things, little tools made out of wood. So I'd probably want to show them all the little things, the little whittled things out of wood that I have in the little pressed flower book.
Awesome. I think it's
and then I would probably take out some weed and be like, I don't think you can smoke this, but I can.
We don't have lungs.
Let me show you how this works.
I don't breathe. Yeah, gas exchange. Weird. The jester boy is especially enthusiastic about like the little wooden figurines. Like he immediately picks up like two of them and starts like
I'm a space marine.
making them like march together. Yeah.
Die, Xeno scum.
I'd probably have like a harmonica and like a little whistle and stuff too. I want to show them like how music
As soon as you blow on the harmonica, the girl goes, "Oh, I can do that," and then she like makes this face, and then she just like emits a harmonica sound.
Some like beautiful Delta blues, just like puckering your mouth.
Where did that noise come from? I don't see
it.
Love
Yeah, when incidentally, as you've been speaking with all of these people that you've met, including these children, their mouths don't move. The voice just sort of emanates from them.
I don't. Can I, while Ankara is busy distracting them, which I think is the plan, Sarek is going to.
I don't have a plan. I'm just.
Please deduce why they have genders.
I'm pretty sure. I want to know if I notice anything. I would like to. What is that ability that I have? I want to eye for detail these kids and figure out, literally if I can decipher any clues or uncover anything about them based on like their eyes being different and special, or the fact that they're here wherever here is when there's like hunters and stuff around. I would love to know why they're here. If I can deduce anything, like I want to Sherlock the shit out of this. Like there's a weird soil stain on one of their shoes, and that soil only comes. Like I want to do that kind of stuff.
Totally.
Their wrists are more oil than the other ones. They wore chains.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want that. Yeah, I want that.
There's good information available for you.
Here's grit beneath their fingertips.
Go
they
ahead
work in
and
the mines.
roll your
investigation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Mind Palace. Give me all the details.
Yeah.
I got notes to write. Give me them details.
Let's see. There's lots of information I can give you. I'll have to figure out like what order to give it. Someone asked a question about gender, like why are they like demonstrating gender?
Is 1 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Very, very quickly you can identify that just as like gears, cogs, and machinery come in all forms and sizes, everybody in the realm of Tix is produced and grows across the entire possible set of gender spectra.
All 12 different hours.
Can we determine
Genders.
Just why they're children? Like imagine if they're produced, then they were created, and if they're created, why would you be created as a child instead of an adult?
I don't
actually, that's kind of weird.
I don't exactly know how Sarek knows this, but Sarek is a lot smarter about observing things than Steven is. So somehow you get this information that these people tend to be produced somewhere via the interaction of like other people and extant machinery in this world. You can like see the markings and the inscriptions and like, you know, like grinding marks of production machinery on like their wrists and arms and like the flat planes of their like scapulae and stuff like that. So it's clear that this is a manufacturing process that is semi-automated and semi-guided by people. But then also, like, as you're watching, like, there's another thing that you notice, which is that a number of the joints that these children have are like actually just like a little bit rusted and a little bit corroded. And as you watch, you see like one small piece sort of like shift back and then like submerge deeper into, you know, like the jester's shoulder, and then like another piece rotate up and in and like slot into position and like push the arm out just a little bit. What you gather from watching
puberty
is that these people are not just they are not produced in finished forms, but they are nevertheless self-constructing as well.
Okay.
But most importantly, what you notice is that the girl, and by now they've told you their names, by the way. There's Amix and Ulix. Amix, the girl, a ballerina, and Ulix, the boy, a jester. Amix and Ulix, both, they have like a corrosion along a number of their joints, just like where like they haven't an oiled well or something like that. Like it's just been too long since like routine maintenance. Amix has one fresh, shiny spot of like pure black oil on her wrist, which is a much better maintained joint than the rest of her. What you are able to determine by this is like, we get this montage of Sarek viewing into like different parts of this world, is that this place that they're talking about, the Fulcrum, one, these children are poor. So they're not a member of any of these major houses. Two, they live in a community with other like cast-offs who aren't a member of any major houses, who are like living sort of like off the grid or below the notice of the major houses, who are like the de facto enforcers and you know, like lords of this realm. Three, this I almost want to say steading, this city, this community, the Fulcrum, once had access to a steady supply of pure oil, but it has significantly diminished and dried up. And now the community is having to ration their pure oil very, very severely. And that's what you're able to get from like eye for detailing these children.
So the jewels...
the boy, like on the back of his head, under where the jester hat covers, like you don't see this until Ankara hands the jester hat back to the boy, and he turns to like take it from you, Ankara, like shoves it down on his head. There's another circular symbol on the back of his head, like the two that you've already seen. Let's see.
I can't wait for this one.
Yeah.
It is...
Draw shape. Here we go. That's a square. The symbol that you see is not a square.
Okay.
Pac-Man. Oh,
okay.
Get out of here.
Super Smash Brothers.
This is the symbol that you see.
It's like a Bluetooth symbol.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit like a Bluetooth symbol. And what you gather by this is that though these children are currently like paupers and destitute and castaways or whatever, they were not originally manufactured as such.
So the assumption about their eyes for example, is because they were at one point part of something and now they're not. Part of some house. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Eric.
I'm gonna let y'all know right
Oh,
now.
you're good. I'm just gonna role play.
From a metagaming perspective, when it comes to oppression, Aya leans chaotic evil. So as demonstrated in the past, she very quickly becomes like a murder bot.
Does Aya trend in the direction of murder bot in the direction of the oppressors, or murder bot in the direction of the oppressed?
No, in the direction of the oppressors. I actually threw a little bit in my Knights of the Old Republic run because I guess, and I have disagreements with the game devs about this, murdering the Wookiee slavers in their entirety down to the last man makes you dark side. And I was like,
very evil.
Huh? Because I was going light side, and then I got to the Wookiee planet, and they were slavers, and I murdered them down to the last man, woman. By the end of it, my bar was like, it came to the middle because I went from light side, like I was starting to go dark side from murdering all these people. And that's when I met Bindo Jolie Bindo, I think is his name. And he's like, I'm a gray Jedi. I also think the Jedi are trash. And that only confirmed me in being like right to murder these people. But anyways, that's besides the point. But Aya is very much like that. So I just would like to warn the party that if she gets whiff of this, she's going to be like, we should murder these people.
I mean,
so
what
for what it's worth, you've done a little bit of like mining of the program files for the Sunfall Cycle .exe, and you can tell that murdering the oppressors in this game will not confer dark side points to your character.
Oh, cool.
However, question for Aya. In the future, just as a note as I write here, in the future, if a certain devilishly handsome rogue were to need your help for his own oppression, you'd be willing to murder?
Oh,
people?
yeah.
For what it's worth, while you're looking at these files that determine how many dark side points you gain for killing various entities in the Sunfall Cycle, you also notice that Sarek has a 0 dark side point indicator next to his name. I don't know why. Devs must have overlooked it.
Interesting. I mean, this became an issue with Velziratoth, where I was like, yeah, he's an asshole, but he shouldn't be pinned here. I remember this being like a thing where I was like, either we kill him or we let him go. But like, we can't leave him here. This is wrong. This is morally upsetting. Like, and it's like, what is it? AI chaotic evil? D&D morality sucks. So, on the flip side, though, I would love to play the Green Knight game with Eric and Steven because the morality in that game is very interesting. By A24, I don't know if y'all have taken a look at it.
It's so good.
I have not.
There's a knightly valor scale, Eric.
Okay.
And if you do things that are not the knightly way, you lose honor unless you have an aristocrat in your team who puts spin on it.
Nice. Yep, makes sense.
You mean a PR team?
You have a scholar. I think it's like the noble scholar, and he can convert your dishonor or mitigate your dishonor into honor. It's very
okay.
I love that.
Saw that movie, Heath Ledger. It was lovely. What a great film that was.
Or just kill the witnesses and just tell it how it is.
Yeah, it's a great
That's
film.
the hunter. The hunter can. Everybody else accrues like dishonor from attacking people stealthily, except the hunter. The hunter can attack people unprovoked, stealthily, and as long as he kills them, he does not accrue dishonor.
That checks out.
It's a really cool game. It's really rules light, but it's a really cool game. It's very interesting. They did a good job with it for like a RPG made for a movie. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
so
Britt, you and I can play the KFC RPG where you play as fast food warriors. If everyone else can have fun, we're gonna play the KFC RPG.
I just didn't know if you were.
No, it's fine. You don't have to come play KFC RPG with us. It's
I
fine.
never clocked you as an Arthurian legend.
No, it's fine. You don't gotta play KFC with us. I'm gonna be, you could be Wendy's characters in it. It'll be great. Taco Bell. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right? That'd be...
Yeah, you could play the bell, and I could
Ruin
Wendy.
has come to our franchise.
Yeah, I'll be Taco Bell, and you can be Wendy, and we'll go on adventures together. Oh no, Wendy! We've run out of delicious chicken.
Why does
Taco Bell.
why does Taco
Bell.
Bell sound like
Oh my!
Mickey?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm Taco Bell. Lord.
Why is because Bell?
Right.
Southern
Yeah.
Bell. Yeah.
Yep,
What do
I
you,
got it.
whatever do you mean?
Are you?
My word.
So if you're
Steven!
Taco Bell and
pretty
I'm
good.
Wendy, does that mean every time I talk, it's just like, like I got the chicken.
Oh my. I do like a nice thaw.
I just watching the cogs turn with Steven on that one was my favorite thing. Why would you talk like that if you're Taco Bell?
It was a good one. It was a good one. I'm not joking when I say, honest to God, I downloaded the fast food RPG, and one day I want to run a campaign that's the fast food. Like, it is so shameless. All the abilities are like the amazing spicy chicken powers. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. It's terrible. It's
I'll
truly
play.
awful.
I do like Arthurian stuff though sometimes. I read the Once in Future King. I did a report on it. I like that
my
shit.
God. I feel so bad for unincluding y'all now. Everyone's included.
No,
Oh, wait.
it's fine.
You know what? To me the true meaning of friendship is literally being able to do something like that and not have two people who don't happen to get invited to one thing you want to do not get upset about it. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not upset at all.
Well, it's not even about you. It's that I have the rest of the party filled out.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
Oh, who are Eric?
You get
and
a
I
next
playing
game.
with?
Yeah, it's not a.
Jesse more, Bronze. Hurt him more.
It's not even. You're right. It's not about me.
It's gonna be Steven, Eric, Balvin, Vicken, and then one
I
of our
love
other
that.
friends.
Oh, right. One of your other friends.
Yeah, just one of them. You wouldn't know him. His name is Kessie Jocks.
Yeah, he's from Canada. He's like really cool.
What? Balvin's cool guy, man.
Oh yeah,
I love Balvin.
That's
He's
his
great.
Kojima name. Cool guy, man.
Cool Guy Man is a very good Kojima name.
That is incredibly
So good. Jesse, it'll be fine. We'll play our
I
fast
will
food
be.
game
No,
and
I
you
will
won't
be
even
fine.
Think of
This
it.
is, by the way, a passion of mine is to give everyone a Kojima a name.
I'm gonna have
Am I
fast food
Mr.
RPG.
Game Man?
Yeah, Mr. Game Man.
It's fine.
Cool guy, man.
What's yours?
Mine? Oh
Mhm.
gosh, no one's ever given me a Kojima name because I give everyone else Kojima names.
Oh. I mean, somebody needs to give you a name. Who gives the Kojima name giver their name? It's like,
Kojima.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes you Kojima, Bronze.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to break it to you like this, but
I don't know if you know this or not.
better you found out this way.
So, as the four of you stand around watching Ulix play with these little toy soldiers and Amix like pet marshmallows like feather ridge down the back of his neck, you hear like a snort from the pit behind you and the shrieking of like metal on metal. And Amix sort of goes, and Ulix says, "Oh, we should go." And then Ulix grabs your hand, Sarek, and says, "Come on, you should see the fulcrum." And then he starts pulling you down one of the hallways.
Sarek goes without complaint.
I follow, but I'm also asking questions as we're walking.
We can get to those questions after our 5-minute break.
I just want to point out real quick that Vicken said that Bronze, your name is Huge Brain Girl, and I second that, and now that's your name. Vicken's right. You're a huge brain girl. Now we can go to break.
Just gonna fade to black. Just wrap it on up. Just gonna. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show.
No, I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Fuck Modi. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Hell yeah.
Look. Well, I'm sure you guys are having great conversation over the break. I found something much more important.
Yes.
Please direct your attention to what we should be doing when, Britt,
You found Bronze's
Britt,
Facebook?
Britt, when
You
you and
found
I are
Goth
having
Period?
fun. No, I found something way better than Facebook. Britt, when you and I are having fun playing this game and everyone else is super jealous, I present to you a real thing that exists. The Wendy's Feast of Legends.
Jesse,
Literally,
we have to rise from the deep.
Rise from the deep freeze.
it has a badass looking Wendy.
There I am. Look.
Yeah. But wait, hold on. Let me shrink it down even more. But wait, there's more. If you're saying, do I need to know what the landmass is? The Middle Earth of Wendy's? There it is. It's a burger.
Beef's Keep.
And then, more importantly, this thing is 96 pages long. This thing has gameplay mechanics. It has stats. Here's the best part. We have orders. Obviously, orders. There's the order of the chicken. It's a spicy chicken sandwich, lady.
Jesse, I just got a red wig. Like, I'm fucking ready to go.
Order of the beef. This guy right here. Come on. I love this.
Yep.
But then, obviously, the real look at this.
This
Order
is
of the
actually-
double stack.
This is actually well made.
Yes.
Oh my God, dude, let's
Yeah, this
Order of the Frosty. Order of the Frosty.
someone was editing and layout.
Someone spent time doing this, okay? No matter what corporation ordered it, someone put their heart into this.
Order of the chili. Order
Wait,
of the
why
baked
did everyone
potato.
hate this? Is there a reason everybody hated it?
Because it's corporate.
It's capitalism.
Yeah, corporate propaganda.
But this is hilarious. This is amazing. Look at this beefy boy. Here's your character sheets.
Wait, the order of the hold on for a second. All
Yeah.
of them are like these powerful, like mythic heroes, and then Order of the Baked Potato is literally just a
baked
loaded
potato. Yes,
with
it's a baked
With
potato.
a hat.
Potato mancer.
Yeah, this is good stuff. And then they even include
love
like the little companion campaign, Deep Freeze. It has enemies in here. Here's the best part. This has spawned a community on the internet where people have added to it, and I actually have like other characters that I've saved. So they're straight up just like melted cheese monster.
Oh.
And they're oh my god,
Yo.
there's so many things, but they're
Legit.
yeah.
What if you mashed up Rime of the Frost Maiden into this game?
Yeah.
There's so much to this. And then the best part, there's the ice gesture, obviously ruining all the food by freezing it. Fresh, not frozen at Wendy's. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing. It's insane.
Why does this look so cool?
Okay, wait, but if we play
Yeah, the
it,
art's
I want
actually
to
good.
change it. I want to change it enough to where we're not doing any promotion for Wendy's.
Yeah.
Sure,
It's
no,
gonna
I'm
be
fine with it.
the Bendy's.
Yeah, we have to just adjust it enough to where I am not doing any kind of advertising work for that fucking company. But otherwise, like, let's fucking do this.
The copyright non-infringing.
Yeah, all I'm saying, my world would of course feature Taco Bell, and it'd be the race to KFC Mountain, where we all have to fight in a Pizza Hut against the diabolical Papa John, who is like some sort of like voodoo prince. Oh yeah, get ready, it's happening.
I guess I just have mixed feelings on this because it's like everyone's like, oh well, Wendy's treats its workers horribly and stuff like that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Amazon does that, and
Everyone
I stream
does.
on Twitch,
Everyone,
so-
businesses do that.
This is America.
Yeah,
Everyone
like-
gets treated like
and that
fucking
doesn't.
garbage.
I understand
Like-
that doesn't absolve me, but it's also that case of like, I got a lot of shit for my Warhammer promo, and because I guess a bunch of rich European YouTubers got their stuff copy struck, and my broke ass was supposed to really care about that. And I'm just at this point where I'm like, y'all, I'm trying to make it too. Like, if I start sitting here and start picking apart every company that treats its workers poorly, I literally couldn't stream games.
Dude, you can't do anything.
You realize that, right? Like,
you know what you have
every
to do? You
game
have to
company
succeed and then
does,
dump
like,
your money
crunch.
to where it should
So
be.
to
That's
Like,
a
I
literally
certain
literally wouldn't be able
extent,
to stream games. Like,
Hi
I'd be done.
Twitch. Hi Twitch. Hello. Hi Amazon and
Yeah.
Twitch. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Amazon. Hi, Mark Amazon.
This is what I think people mean when they say there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. And so, if you're gonna complain about like a small group of friends streaming a fast food RPG for a few hundred viewers for mostly for like their own.
That's be the most popular stream on the internet. You're wrong
because it's hilarious. Then let's shrug. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Now, if it was like Big Money McCheeseman, who is like a hojillionaire, and then like being paid a hojillion more dollars to stream it on his channel, and then not paying anybody else who is streaming it on his channel with him, then we might say, hey, maybe we should rethink some of the structure here.
Did you just call Matt Mercer Big Money McCheeseman? Because agreed.
I mean, number one grossing Twitch channel.
Agreed. Big Money McCheeseman. Accurate portrayal.
I didn't see anybody.
If we take a Wendy's sponsorship, that's a little bit different than a channel that makes $20 million. I think. I don't know.
Big Money McCheeseman. Accurate. Accurate.
I never saw anybody actually complaining about Critical Role being the top grossing channel on Twitch, but I saw a lot of people complaining about people.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. I think most people understand it's a production company, and there's
it's a company. It's like God in heaven for how many people they employ. I hope that they're the top grossing.
The only
channel.
thing I'll complain about
there's a lot of clout to be had for caping for them.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not, for the record, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, I understand there's a lot of people to feed over there. They got to pay for the studio space. There's a team behind the scenes. You don't even see that has to be paid. I get that. Not one person is making all that money, but there's a lot of clout to be had and caping for a company as big as them. So you'll always have been seeing a lot of criticism for Critical Role. Just want to, and I'm like, they're not going to hire you. You're not nearly entertaining.
I will say,
nice try. But work harder on your content instead of doing this like buffoonery on Twitter, and maybe they'll notice you. But this simpery is not going to get you hired there. Good luck.
I will say, and a rare critique of Critical Role. My favorite part of their write-up, I think it was in Variety, whatever they were just written up in, was the we just started out, just a group of friends, scrappy friends starting out. And I was like, at Legendary Films, in a studio, produced. I was like, that is the Trumpiest shit just a small $2 million loan, we were able to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps. I was
just
like,
us and all of our professional voice actor friends.
Yeah, all of our professional voice acting. Thankfully, we, just a bunch of friends, really started from the bottom. And I was like,
weren't they funded by Geek and Sundry before?
Literally at Geek and Sundry in the studio, Legendary Pictures. But look, I'm thrilled for their success. I just think the origin story has been warped a little.
They worked
from the bottom
hard for this.
Very.
They had a lot of help. And now we're here.
12,000 feet above sea level. Yeah. Bottom.
That's all. I just noticed that and was like, that's some rewritten history shit.
We started from the bottom of the top, and we've really worked our way up since then.
Listen, Jesse, their new setting is in Marquette. This is the one time maybe they'll let me on. Maybe. Don't ruin this for me.
It has nothing to do with you.
They're doing a setting, they're doing a whole campaign with 6 white people in my region of the world. This is the one time maybe they might take pity on me. We love Critical Role here.
No one said we didn't like Critical Role.
Jesse loves Matt. They're best friends.
Matt's a wonderful person. I've only had great experiences with it. Look, if they can't accept criticism for an obvious rewrite of history, then that is on them,
what they're
not
doing?
me.
I gotta tell you guys, I've literally never watched any Critical Role.
We are all avid watchers.
We have completely alienated the
critters. Most personal friend of Matt Mercer, have been in the same room as him at least once.
Qualified
That's
people.
True. The thing.
Yeah.
They're all great people. There's nothing, you can be a big fan of anything. That's called Jesse Cox plus Star Wars. You can be a fan of anything and be like, nah, that don't make no sense. That's fine. It's fine. It's,
They seem really nice though, but
They're
I mean, that
super
doesn't.
nice.
But again, that doesn't separate them from the
Facts.
structure
Facts
of
is the word.
capitalism in which they participate.
Yeah, look, they are clearly the most popular. They are clearly the biggest stream on Twitch. They are kicking ass. They have a TV show and like comics.
Dude,
God
that
bless.
animation looks sick.
Yeah, dude, it looks amazing. All I'm saying is, I read the article, and it was a great article, but that one part I was like, that's hilarious.
But they probably
Yes,
That is objectively
You
funny.
know what? I
That
get
is-
why they would say that though, because what they
Yeah.
probably started doing their own game here in LA with all their VO friends, because that's what they're doing. And then they got picked up by Geek and Sundry, and then they got picked up by Legendary. They have slowly worked their way up. They just don't
Parlayed.
acknowledge the fact that they already started at this level that like most people
Yeah.
are not capable of
Yes,
attaining,
yes,
right? And I mean, but for
because
them, that was their
it's-
like starting
and
point.
I
I
think
get
the
it. I get it.
idea
I don't
of-
have a problem with it. It's
I
funny,
get it
though.
too.
It's just
and
funny.
I
It's
understand
funny.
the
It's
marketing
funny.
of
It's funny.
Pseudo Panda brings up a really good point about unders real quick. It's just that we're the only one endorsed by Helen Mirren.
Oh my
That's
God, you're
true.
right. We are the only
That's
one
true.
endorsed
We're
by
endorsed
Helen
by Helen
Mirren.
Mirren.
That's
We're the only
goddamn
one.
right.
Really good
Six
point.
multiple
And
Newbery Awards.
18-time
favorite show
Newbery
of-
Award winner.
18
and the
times.
favorite show of Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. Superman loves our shit.
The Witcher himself. That's true. That's true.
You know
Bronze,
what?
were you trying to-
Instead of playing more of the game, we should criticize Critical Role and then defend ourselves.
Yeah.
We should really just spend the next 45 minutes on Twitter defending ourselves. Is what we should really do.
Thread 1
I
out of
hope we have
474.
simps the way they do though. That's like seeing a lot of criticism
Yeah.
about the Sunfall Cycle crew. Just want to say what they said is not right. I hope y'all
Signed,
simp for
Helen
us.
Mirren.
Good luck listening to us long enough to criticize us if you don't like us. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Look, Steven operates under capitalism just like anybody else. And this is what they mean when they say there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Steven is a prime example.
I for one can't wait for when I don't know what comes after. What's post-capitalism? Nothing. Back to agrarian
Death.
society. Back
Yeah.
to like I'll trade you 3 shells for a banana. I'm ready for it.
I think
I'm ready.
you know, there are people who would argue that it's socialism or communism, but I actually think that whatever happens post-capitalism will probably be an ism that we have not yet defined.
The undefined ism.
Well, like, you know, socialism was not a concept until someone talked about it. Communism wasn't a concept until someone talked about
No,
it.
I'm saying like
No,
we're at a
I-
point
I don't
in
think that we're
society
going
where
to
it
go
might
to
just be
either
called
any
the
of those
undefined
systems. I think
ism.
we're going to, you know, make a new one.
I think the
cute.
bottom line is that
Very cute.
bronze should be on Critical Role. So
Yeah. Look, let's get bronze on Critical
That's the real
Role
message
before
here.
the Earth falls
Look,
apart.
now
because of
that
global
we've
warming,
spent about
okay?
20 minutes talking about how great Critical Role is and how much we all really love that show,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
great,
really
great
natural
people.
fit.
Why are we
for something
simping
like
bronze
that
on
bronze.
Critical Role? Why not Jesse? Half my family.
because you're white too, that doesn't help any of
Whoa,
us.
whoa,
I'm a
whoa,
stronger
whoa.
role player.
One half of my family.
True. Correct.
One.
That also.
I'm sorry, I should not have said that.
On his own stream, you went into his house and said that on his.
I
This
mean-
is what they mean by there being
I
no
have to
ethical
go. I have
consumption
to
under
say
capitalism.
it.
I have to,
You're in his house.
I have
You
to
said
go.
that.
Bronze, be
Goodbye.
nice. Just tell him it's because he's white. Be nice, okay?
Goodbye, Jesse.
Good thing I didn't hear what you said, or I would roast back so hard. I swear to you. It's fine. I have no idea what you said.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Why? 'Cause
No.
you had the music too loud? 'Cause you're too
No,
old?
because everyone was talking over each other, so I have no idea what was said. But
Jesse has this stream muted 100% of the
oh
time.
my god, thank God, or else I'd
He
be
just
really
reads our
offended.
lips.
It's fine. It's not like half my family's from the Middle East. It's cool. It's all right. It's cool. I'm just white kid.
Is half your family from the Middle East?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah.
But I said
Yeah,
it
he
was
was
a lot
talking
more
about it a
personal
couple months
than that.
ago.
I actually didn't play the race card, which is why everyone gasped. I said I was a stronger role player than you.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. I mean, maybe when given a script in advance.
Are you saying CR is scripted? Bro, are you saying CR is scripted?
Yes,
Bro.
I'm saying everything done through all those companies is scripted.
What?
Yeah. I'm saying this might be the only non-scripted show on the internet.
Bro, did you hear what he said?
Yes.
Are you calling us non-scripted?
Yes.
Somebody needs to contact Dexerto and Polygon. Did Jesse Cox just say it's scripted?
Yes. Yes. This is the only one. We're the only one. This right here.
Can't believe you're insulting the Sunfall Cycle by implying that somebody hasn't written this beforehand.
This isn't scripted. Who keeps sending me all those scripts every week?
Although those are just suggestions about how to be better. Bron sends those out to all of us.
I just have a few notes.
I love that, actually. Please send me notes. Help me be better at my life, for fuck's sake. Don't make me do all the hard work. Just
that will be divorce number 8.
Points.
Listen. If it's divorce number 8, that's bullshit, because this is a conversation Jesse and I had over margaritas at JP's wedding, where
I don't remember that.
was lamenting over my lack of success, and Jesse said,
your lack of what?
Are you kidding me? I can't do what you do because you actually take a character and hold that character, and I can't hold a character for more than 3 minutes.
I don't remember ever complimenting you
so
sincerely.
That's why I said I was a stronger role player, because Jesse said I was a stronger role player.
That doesn't check out. I don't ever remember complimenting you sincerely in a way that
I know on camera he's an asshole, but he's actually
so you
super
did
nice.
say a bunch of nice things when we were all together.
That doesn't sound like me at all. That doesn't sound like anything I'd ever do.
No, it is 100% what you said.
I would never give you the credit live on film ever. That would,
and then we got married again, and then
used against me in some way.
But we did get married after that. I was like, well, JP, step aside. Me and Jesse are gonna get married again now.
Look,
it's our special day now.
You joke, but I'm in the wings waiting like a tiger, watching you through the reeds, waiting for my moment. You're gonna let your guard down, and one of these days you're gonna be like, you know what? Fine, and I'll be like, meow.
That's what you want? A fine?
I just want to know, in what kind of wings are you waiting?
Not even a yes.
I'll take
Are
He's just looking for an he's looking for an exasperated giving in.
Fine.
Are
that
they
is
boneless hot
every
wings?
relationship I've ever had was like, fine, all right. What were you saying, Steven? I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with my own failings. Yes?
No, you're waiting in the wings, and I just wanted to know what kind of wings they were. Are they the boneless hot wings that you're waiting in?
No, I'm stage left even. Waiting, oh boy. Waiting in the wings for you. Yeah.
Let's play the game before people think we hate each other. We all love each other, chat.
We just love harassing each other.
We do.
You would think 100 some episodes in, people would get it. That like, we're
Wait,
not
do
like.
people actually think none of we don't like each other.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Really?
It's like the dominant topic on like r/D&D, like, oh yeah, the Sunfall Cycle, like really great show, really great pre-show chat, but God, those people just hate each other.
That is our core. That's like
Really? No way. Every single one of us in this, if we didn't like each other, none of us would even bother to show up. That's like we're people who are just like, if I don't like you, I'm not coming. I'm not gonna pretend to like you and have fun.
I drove 40 minutes in LA.
I'm too lazy for that.
I drove 40 minutes in LA to have dinner. I would never do that unless I was trying to like actively woo one of you. I mean, hang out with two of you.
I could have had dinner on my couch.
Yeah, I could have watched
You
Chopped.
actually made me do a spit take, Britt. When you were like, we wouldn't pretend to like each other, I just fucking choked.
We wouldn't. None of us would put up with that shit.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't.
We just wouldn't.
All right. Now that we're all recovered.
Yeah, they were talking to the kids. He's playing with the thing.
Yeah. I don't know what thing he's playing with.
He's playing with the toy.
He's playing with the toy dolls.
The soldier.
And
the Warhammer guy.
Amix is carrying Marshmallow like a little baby kitty, just like an armful of Marshmallow, like all 4 paws in the air, and he's making a little cooing, purring sound. And from behind you, there's like the sound of like steel rending and shredding, and like the sound that movies use when they want to make a creature sound scary, but they really obviously just used like steam escaping from like a tea kettle or like a steam engine or something as the shriek of this thing. So yeah, it sounds like there's like, some steam off-gassing animal howl shriek from behind you. And Ulix grabs on Sarek's hand and says, "We gotta go."
The question I ask
Yes.
is, what's the name? The Unmaking? Is that what the melt? What was the name of the phenomenon that's happening?
So there's two things that are going on. There's the iron wind outside that's like devouring, like metal from outside, and then in here there's the hunt. Is what shit, what's his name? Is what Klaxon said to Sarek. The hunt is active in these tunnels.
I say, is that the hunt behind us? As I'm like walking behind them.
The children look at you and say, "What's the hunt?"
Okay. What's pursuing us right now?
Lava paws and drill noses.
Why?
They eat people.
Where'd they come from?
Well, it's mostly dangerous the higher you are. So if we go deeper, we'll probably be safer.
Do you know what's higher up?
Well, that's where the surface is.
Who lives on the surface?
Well, lots of people live on the surface, but I don't know. They must live above where the creatures are.
Why do you want to live down here? Do you like living down here?
Like Amix sort of like screws up her mouth and like pets Marshmallow like extra furiously for a few seconds, and then she says, "It's okay." She says, Spring Coil is here.
What's Spring Coil?
Spring Coil's our friend. He's nice.
Do we get the impression that Spring Coil's kind of like a parent figure for these kids?
Yeah, some sort of caretaker.
Yeah.
I think like Ulix like points to Amix's wrist and says, "Spring Coil, give us this." And he's pointing to like the black spot of oil on Amix's wrist.
Well, that settles it then. These kids are under our protection. We're going to get them to fulcrum to the Spring Coil. I'll take rear guard. Let's go.
I mean, I'm down, but I also feel like that's a Band-Aid. Like, these things come after you all the time?
You remember her saying they mostly come out at night, mostly.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, "Well, not if we don't get in their way."
What if I got in their way?
Well, they'd probably eat you.
They'd probably eat you. Let's go.
I'd probably eat them.
Oh
yeah, they'd probably eat you. She just looks back over her shoulder. They'd probably eat you.
I use my Cloak of the Raven to like show them my terrifying form.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it just stuns. It doesn't do any damage. It just stuns them for a second, for a turn.
Oh, this is like your
seconds.
right. Yeah, you
I
unveil
draw
your true form
because I love terrifying.
Yeah, totally.
Children. I'm not a good person, chat. So I like draw into my cloak of the night cowl or whatever, and it just you just see like a million eyes, mouths, and tentacles shrieking like at the end of the cosmos.
So like, if you want this to be like a side scene that Aya imagines happening, then we can just have the children be like gripping each other and shrieking in terror. If you actually do this, I think the kids are gonna run from you.
Okay, I'll do.
Which is fine. I'll let that play out.
I fantasize about it in my head.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We see a moment where Aya like reveals the true form, and like, Ulix faints away dead after his face goes entirely pale, and Amix is just like, ah! Marshmallow's like wrapped all around her going, ah! And then Aya just
I'm fantasizing about it though. I'm no longer part of the conversation. I'm just like, oh, that would be so good.
that would be so good.
I think we should go. Is what I
Right.
think we should do.
Yeah.
You're carrying on this conversation as you walk through like the halls and tunnels and whatever. Like you reach like a bore shaft that's vertical in the tunnel, and there's like grinding, rotating like gear sections that sort of like spiral down around the shaft, and you have to like time your movement through it, and it's fine. The kids know exactly how to do it, and the four of you are like expert enough adventurers that this is kid shit from back when you were like level 2 or whatever. Maybe then it would have been a challenge, but now, like, you know, Inkara, like, you know, embraces the aspect of the jackrabbit and just like bounces through super fast, and Aya, you know, like runs through but is like trailing spectral raven feathers behind her. Kairos just fucking like leaps and does a 3-point landing on the other side with like a spear stuck in the ground. Sarek just like, you don't even see him until you're all on the other side, and then he's like, well, what took you so long, you know?
That's Sarek.
You each have like an awesome you know, moment of getting through this thing, and then all of you give me a perception check. This won't affect whether you see or hear this. It'll just tell me who hears it first.
I'm gonna say me.
Wow. It's looking likely that it might be Sarek.
Sarek hears it first,
not Kairos.
Yeah.
Let me move this up a little.
Kairos is
no one
resizing his helmet so that he can put it back on his head.
I'm still fantasizing about terrifying the children.
And Kara.
Yeah, sorry, I had to reload mine because I tried to roll it and it did nothing.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm away. And
Surprising no one. It's Sarek. You hear like a faint whining sound that sort of reverberates all around you, like, and you see the kids just like, oh, they're coming. What should we do? Oh no.
What do you normally do?
Hide.
And do you see a place to hide?
Well, we would probably go this way. And then Ulix is like, no, we'd go this way. And then Amix is like, we went that way last time. And Ulix is like, oh yeah, right. We should go your way.
Yeah, Sarek will tell them to go hide. And I think we need to see what this is, right? We need to like see what this is.
Okay. Yeah, they like, there's a second where they look up at you, Sarek, and they say, have you told them your names?
I haven't.
Okay, yeah. They look up at you with like big, like emerald and sapphire eyes, Sarek, and they say, but Mr. Savior Man, you're too big to hide.
It's your Kojima name.
Mr. Savior Man is a... There's too much pressure there. Sark is like, you should hide. We'll stay here.
Okay, we'll come out when they're done with you. And then they run off down the hallway.
I'm gonna eat them.
They're going to eat you. Yeah.
All right, we've got 2 kids to impress.
Figure
Let's
out a
do
way to
this.
eat metal.
Yep, the whining, ringing sound grows like louder and higher pitch until you see like a portion of the wall start smoking, and then like ribbons of metal come coiling off of the wall and bursting into the hallway in front of you, and then bursting into the hallway behind the 4 of you is a pair of slivered excavators. Would the 4 of you please roll your initiative?
Slivered excavators.
Excavators.
Slivered
Yeah.
excavators.
We fought these ones, right? Already before?
Yes, these are
There's
the
Okay,
little
the same
guys
kind.
from before.
They're the
I
same.
thought they
Okay,
were
yeah.
silvered, but now I've realized they're slivered, and that's
They are
the
slivered.
reason destroying my brain.
You know
I thought
what?
they were
Don't
silvery.
even be ashamed about that. For
Magic
years, we thought the
Gathering.
movie Sliver was called Silver.
really
Swear to
amazing.
you. Yeah.
Oh, you got that
like,
silver deck?
In Final Fantasy VI, I didn't know the dude was named Seltzer or Setzer. I thought his name was Seltzer. Don't like this. It'd be that way sometimes. It's all good. Let the silver decks come out.
Just reading.
Yeah. Some of us are terrible. Yeah.
Awesome. I need an initiative from Aya. Oops.
Oh, I rolled it. I just I forgot to click my token.
Well.
I have to reload Roll20.
Oh, you got an 18 with me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Bless if you want to go first.
Cool.
So like maybe
first.
I should go first and you get the D4.
Oh yeah. You go first.
All right,
yeah,
let's
you go first.
Turn 18.
Oh well, I guess it depends on whatever they roll. Might have jumped the gun there.
We'll sort that, and then let's see. Let's roll some for these guys.
I just jinxed us.
Hang on, what are these? Let me look this up. Yeah. It's +3. 14. So slivered excavators. Add 14. Awesome. Then Kairos first. You're casting Bless.
Absolutely, and do it again like that, like I don't know, it's not like a haka, but it's like a a ready up thing, and it's like a yawp, and it gives everybody
like
this
slam
bless.
your spear on your shield.
Yeah, and it like the resonance like it reverberates on people and gives them the little aura effect of being blessed.
Awesome.
And square up against them.
Cool. So we've got Aya
yeah.
blessed, and Kara blessed, and Sarek.
Yeah.
Cool. Aya.
Okay. Do I see them?
So this hallway's, two directions. One back towards like the grinding, rotating, descending gears that you've just come through.
Mm-hmm.
And between you and those grinding, rotating gears, there's one of these slivered excavators, a long, like 6 foot long silver centipede with a boring drill at the front of its head. And then sort of back behind you in the other direction, the direction the children ran, there's your party, and then another slivered excavator on the other side.
Okay. I'm going to shoot it twice with Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Oh, don't forget the one that gives you the bonus if that's not already calculated.
Yep. It's not already calculated, so we have to remember the +1.
Yeah, I have to remember it. So it's just a +1.
Yeah.
So a 12.
Ooh, we're up to 2.
12, huh?
Plus D4.
Oh, plus
yeah,
D4.
Yep. Not
14?
quite. 12 plus 2 is 14. Not quite. I think it like clips a part of this thing's like sheet metal exterior, and it nudges him to the side, but it's clipping at an angle, so it leaves like a little dent in the sheet metal, but does no actual damage.
Okay, number 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's an 11. Roll the d4 because it might actually matter. No. It hisses and whines at you.
I rolled a 2 and a 1, y'all.
Its drill
it's those
grows
kids.
hot.
They got in my head because they don't. they think I can't take that.
Charles, get out of my head.
So I'm like, I am gonna eat it. I'm just like not even looking. I'm like shooting.
You're shouting over your shoulder.
I can eat it.
So the wand of the war mage is an AK-47. So you're just like.
Sarek, what do you do?
I can't believe Eric pulled out an oldie but a goodie. I'm so my old ass is so impressed with that joke. Charles, get out of my head. Perfect. All right. I am going to. I assume on the screen right now is kind of the exact positioning of where we're at. They're surrounding us, and we're like that, right? So if one attacks the first person, it's going to hit is me. If the back one?
That seems about right to me.
Okay. I'm going to attack the one in the back, but first I'm going to use my insightful fighting.
Are you attacking the one in front of you or the one way back where Aya is?
This one right here. I assume this was the back. Am I incorrect?
You're like this way is the direction that the children ran.
I meant like you're correct. You're correct.
Yep.
I was thinking like I was all turned around. Anyway, yes, the one as we're moving forward, so it would be ahead of us. That's the one I'm attacking.
Yeah, that's what you mean by in the back.
Right. That's what I meant.
I got you.
Yeah, let's do insightful fighting to see if I can do a thing here.
Cool.
Insight. Is it wisdom?
It is. I mean, it should be a wisdom saving throw, but it is also your insight button.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Ain't that some? Wait, do I have my blessing?
You do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Roll D4.
Well.
No. I think it's only attacks and saving throws. Is skill
It's
checks?
not ability checks.
Say yes. Say yes.
Grimoire.
Here you are. I posted in description only.
Makes an
Attack roll or
saving
saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
So
That's what I thought.
Sarek, I think I'm
Bummer.
going to give it to you. I don't
That's
remember.
a bummer, dude.
I don't remember the exact ruling about ties when it's not like clearly one is the attacker defender. But this is an opposed roll, right? It's not a static value. But you
it doesn't matter anyway, because on never mind.
Advantage.
This may be inaccurate. I have at 9th level steady eye, you gain advantage on any wisdom or intelligence check, but that's a check and it says wisdom, perception, intelligence, investigation. So maybe
and this is
That
insight.
doesn't help. No.
that doesn't help.
So I'm giving it to you because your bonus
dude.
here is higher than the creature's bonus.
Okay.
So you have your not advantage, but you get your sneak attack bonus.
Well. Longbow.
Longbow 15 hits.
Okay.
So no need for the extra 1d4.
And just so I remember, I'm gonna say this out loud to myself. Advantage on attack rolls. When you hit a score or a surprise creature, it's a crit. So my gloves give me advantage on attack rolls. Remember that, brain.
Yes.
Remember it,
That doesn't
brain.
apply here, but yes.
Right. Shoop. And then
18 damage.
Shoop.
Wow. All right, there you go. 2 arrows laid in. All right, cool. So this slivered excavator just slides down the hallway in your direction, Sarek. And then it let's see. I think as it lunges towards you, it opens its maw and like vomits forth a white hot bar of molten metal.
I want to
Just declare that it misses. Yes to yes and.
It looks like it misses.
Oh, it does.
It misses, and now it's in Kara's turn.
It does miss. I was ready to do something. I didn't see the
Turbo.
13.
Same one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
That's a critical roll.
I don't know.
I love critical rolls.
I love Critical Role too. I hope they hire at that bronze girl on Twitter
I hope that
in order to
bronze
be
girl
on the show,
gets-
so that I
gets a
can
critical
really twist the screws later. Yeah, the more Bronson's
Awesome.
successful, the more I feel obligated to like. Yeah.
Kairos, it's your turn.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Sorry.
I'm
I got
imagining
you.
you're like just over Aya's shoulder in the structure of the fight.
Yeah. So I'm fighting. There's another one behind us, right? That I'm squaring up against. Correct.
I imagine
I was in the
it
rear.
being something like this.
It was okay.
Wait, too zoomed in. I imagine it being like this, and then there's this one and this one. And
Okay.
of course, Kara is turned around.
So is this sliver in melee range of Aya or no?
No, it hasn't moved forwards yet.
Okay, cool. Because I'd like to juxtapose myself, like between them, so Aya can always fire a
That
range.
slivered excavator was also supposed to work. So supposed to attack. So
Bummer, dude.
I mean,
All right.
I like the idea that like as it's rushing forwards, you step in front in order to take the attack.
Okay, yeah. Or if it attacks Aya,
work
I have
for
my
you?
protective thing, so I could always just give it disadvantage,
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's do that. Aya suffers the
which is a
target.
reaction anyways. So yeah.
So it yeah, I think it it lunges for you, Aya, with like its drill bit, and then it tries to follow up with like the razor sharp legs on the bottom of this creature. So here's the drill bit attack, and then here's leg number 1, leg number 2.
Okay, you're on your own.
I can impose disadvantage on one of those.
Kairos, can't you impose disadvantage?
Yeah,
on one of
I
these,
thought
right?
didn't I say that?
Okay, sure. So
yeah, I have my protective thing, and I thought that's why it was attacking Aya in the first place, because I was using that.
right, yeah.
Okay.
And do you do that to one attack?
Can I
Let's
just
find out.
declare that I'm doing things rather than actually knowing what
Rather
they
than
do?
looking at the rules.
On the attack roll, on the capital A attack roll.
This is protection, right?
Yeah, is it
Oh, and
attacking with
it's-
multi-attack as its
Oh,
attack
oh.
action? Because if so, then I believe the attack roll applies to both.
When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. So you will be spending your reaction to impose disadvantage on one of these attack rolls. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm imagining you'd be doing that to the first one because that's the.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Here's the second roll for the first attack.
Are you sure you're not just rolling 1d17?
We need to have another conversation about whether or not this show is scripted, because. Yeah. All right, so
can't script this.
And Aya, you said you can impose disadvantage on one of these attacks.
On one attack, so I'll do the same thing.
Cool. The second and third attack are the same. So here's a second roll for the second attack. Fortunately, it's disadvantage. So
what are your rolls, Steven?
It's
what the
not
fuck?
a
I
crit.
rolled a 1 and a 2.
Scripted.
You rolled,
It's
and
scripted.
I count a 16, a 17, a 17, a 17, and a
Plan
20.
this.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. And he rolled, once again, a 16, a 17, a 17, a 17, and a 20.
This is voice actor friends, all right?
What
Just
the
voice actor
fuck?
Started from the bottom, now we
I
here.
rolled a 1 and a 2.
Tried to help you.
All right, Aya, you take a total of 24 damage from these 3 attacks.
Does she like catch fire or anything, or is there any saving throws, or is this just pure? Okay,
It's just damage, slashing and piercing damage.
all right.
It hurts.
And now, Kairos, it's your turn.
Well, shoot. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to attack this thing with my frozen spear of light or whatever. I don't think I can knock it over because it's like a sliver. So I don't think
It is a
knocking it
centipede
prone.
creature.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna really work out. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to have to just stab at it. So I get 2 attacks against it.
Cool.
Okay.
Not quite on that first one.
Yep. Okay, I have 5 and a 6. All right.
Today is not the day of the heroes.
Okay.
Aya, how about you? This creature is now fairly thoroughly distracted by the half orc fighting up right in front of its face.
Okay. But it would still get an attack on me if I moved.
Yeah.
You are engaged, so
Okay.
yes.
So in that case, because I am engaged, all my spells will be at disadvantage, with the exception of Vampiric Touch.
Ooh.
But I don't know if I could siphon health from this, or if necrotic damage will affect it, because it's metal. So instead,
It is metal.
what I will do is I will use what's my what's my spell slot level? It's 5, spell slot level 5. Okay. This is what's going to happen instead. I'm going to use my Arms of Hadar. So these crazy tentacles like burst forward from me. All creatures within 10 feet of me must make a strength saving throw, which I'm sure Kairos will be able to make. On a failed save, you take necrotic damage. You can't take reactions until your next turn. So I'm going to do that and then move away. So it leaves me alone.
So that's...
Unless there's a way to cast it where it doesn't hit Cairo.
No, I'm in front of you. There's no way to, yeah.
Yep. I think this is going to be 6d6 damage. Cool. So just like tentacles just erupt from you in 10
you
feet.
also have
there we go.
resistance to necrotic damage, right? Yeah. No, I knew you were going to make it. I was like, he's fine.
Yeah.
No fear.
And if he doesn't, he has
no fear.
He has
one
resistance
fear.
to necrotic damage. Yeah.
Mostly.
All right, let's see. And that's DC 17, 1d20 plus 3. The creature fails, so it takes, please roll the 6d6 necrotic damage for the slivered excavator. 24, huh? Very nice. Sarek, your turn.
So,
I mean, I'm just going to pop a shot again, do the same thing I was doing before. Now that
I take half damage of that.
You backed away, right?
Hang on. So I take half damage of that.
Do you?
Yep.
I didn't even read it.
On a successful save, you take half damage. Yes. So you take 12 necrotic damage, and don't you also, Kairos,
I just did. I did. No, I don't have resistance. I don't have necrotic resistance, actually. I have too many attunements. I did. I
my
don't.
bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
have
I
to
passed
get
my
away from
Constitution
that
save,
friend.
so Bless stays up.
Got it.
Cool,
Yep.
cool.
Cool.
So we're good. No,
Okay,
I got
so
the
you
Cloak
did
of
12
Protection, the Spear, and something else.
Nice.
And the Ring of Telekinesis.
Sarek,
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm still within range to drop a longbow, yes?
Yep, absolutely.
Great. That's what I'm doing.
Cool. 16 hits.
Yoop. And then I'm going to hit him with the
plus
droop.
30 damage. Very nice.
Do I,
Now,
am I slowing them at all? They
Oh,
are metal.
yeah, that's a good
They
question.
are
Let's
metal.
roll a con save. Con save. Plus
I've seen enough
7.
movies to know that if you chill gears long enough, it will stop the explosive from going off.
It's true.
Sarek,
Yes.
what would lightning do?
It whips down the hallway at
Destroy it
frightening
immediately.
speed, slamming towards you with its drill snout first.
It's drill snoot. Oh, no.
20 plus 6, 5.
Try a hit on this. You can't do it.
Completely misses with the drill snout. Hits with the claw number 1 and hits with the claw number 2.
But realizes that I have uncanny dodge.
So you can
struck at
impose
your
half
after
damage.
image.
You can use your reaction to impose half damage on one of these attacks.
And hold on. And I also will. That's it.
All right. So the first hit hits you for 5 damage, and the second hit hits you for 4 damage.
I would like to take the 4. I imagine I like to half the 5.
Sure. It goes down to 2. You take 6 damage total.
Lovely.
Second slivered excavator tries to do exactly that to Kairos. So here's the D20 plus 6. There's the
Locsin Paladin.
Snout boop. Claws number 1, claws number 2. All 3 of them scrabble harmlessly off of your shield and pose you no problem. And Kara, your turn.
Arrow. That worked well last time. I don't want to get close to these things. They'll throw up on me. Boom.
Yeah, you nail it.
Bam.
10 damage. Very nice.
Take that.
Kairos, your turn.
Ooh.
All right.
Next time, guys, if we can gather them into a certain area, I wonder if I can like heat metal them. Not this time.
So I did ask in character to Sarek like what lightning would do, and lightning.
I thought you meant like for funsies. I mean, if this is Final Fantasy
that wasn't
rules,
a meme. I'm
lightning's
not
gonna F them up.
Yeah, no, genuinely. because that influences my turn. Because I might use my javelin of lightning and like lightning it.
Would Sarek know this information?
I know that I don't know this, and I imagine you're the one with like the intuition sense stuff. So I imagine you would probably know it. You know what I mean?
I mean, also,
or
like,
Sherlock Holmes.
Y'all are heroes who have fought together for like decades by this point, basically.
Yeah.
So I think that Sarek knows intuitively that when there's creatures lined up in a long hallway, Kairos is going to launch a lightning javelin at them.
No, but specifically what I'm asking is, will lightning do additional damage or like are they vulnerable to
Are they
being
vulnerable
machines?
to lightning?
Oh, yeah. Sarek, while dodging bites and attacks, like kind of looks back at you like, well, it'll either overload the core or hypercharge it. I guess we'll find out.
Sarek, roll an insight check.
Okay. Insight.
Come on, dude. This is the one roll I needed you to be good.
We'll figure out. I have no clue.
I'm in no space.
There's an
complain.
even
I can't roll
chance,
this shit anyway.
Sarek, whether lightning will overcharge them or destroy them.
All right. Here we go.
Only one way to find out.
All right, let's science this bitch. I'm gonna grab the javelin of lightning, and I'm gonna shove it right into its core.
Nice.
So technically, hold on. I don't think I wrote down what the javelin of lightning exactly does, but I know you can throw it, right, and it makes a lightning, and then it makes a single attack roll and does lightning damage to the single person there, and they make a DC and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but can I just do a melee attack roll and just like ignore the line effect and just smash it?
So let me look at what this magical item is.
It's the javelin of lightning.
I'm confident that we can find a way for you to do what you want, but I
want to like Percy Jackson this thing, you know? It's like,
Damn. All right. Well, just like while you look this up, have we ever fought like a geared creature before, or like a mechanized? We fought statues, and we fought
time worm statues.
Yeah, we never fought anything like
undead abominations.
So we fought anything with a core, like a power core before? I don't think so.
Can we hang on a second?
Yes, one forge beast.
Did that have a
The
core?
death's
Have you
head.
noticed?
Yes, it did.
Interesting.
Hold on. Wait a second. Have you noticed that this entirety of the Sunfall, there's not been a single poison swamp?
I think we killed every.
There was an entire poison
creature.
forest. Y'all were like, this
I've
poison
got
forest
poison,
so bad.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess. But I don't really count that. I don't know.
We've taken less
wasn't
poison
quite
damage because we have those 2 poison rings that we keep passing around.
Also, we're in a sprocket world, and
Wasn't
no one's
swamp.
going to die of poisoning in the sprocket
Yeah.
world.
Oh yeah, no, poison does not exist.
Or are they going to
Yeah,
be
so-
like, you got me, ouch.
Kairos, here's my ruling. The javelin of lightning magic weapon only talks about it being a ranged attack, but I'm happy to let you do all that cool stuff with a melee attack.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Yep, cool. Grab it. And like I feel like it's supercharged in my hand. I'm gonna shove it right into its mouth.
Awesome.
And and then my dice are gonna fail me.
No,
Not this time.
Not this time.
Not today.
Cool.
I
Proof
don't think it does
that's
the
Yeah,
normal.
normally this would require a
46 damage.
dexterity save from the creature, but I think because it's a melee attack, then your melee attack just covers it. So yeah, you deal 4d6 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
4d6 lightning damage. Okay.
Nice. And then
Nine.
there's a 50% chance that it gets overcharged and a 50%
I should have just hit it normally. I'm
Damage.
sorry, guys. I wasted all this time.
+9. So on a 1, it gets overcharged, and on a 2, it takes double damage.
Well, we know how this is gonna go.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So it takes 9 damage from your lightning attack, and then it immediately makes an attack. It takes another action. And its 2 claws actually manage to get through your armor, Kairos.
Dude. Okay. Yeah.
Take 13 damage from this.
Yep, of course I do.
Aya,
Sounds right.
what do you do?
Okay. Yeah.
You've disengaged, by the way.
Oh, good. That allows me to do more things, right? Do I get the sense from looking at it that it would be weak to acid?
Let me look. Let's what?
Cool. All right.
Give me an Arcana check, Aya. So you are familiar with constructs, and based on your knowledge of constructs, you suspect that this creature is probably immune to fire, poison, and psychic damage, and also bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine. And it has no specific damage vulnerabilities, but it's not particularly resistant or weak to acid damage.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it then, because everything's weak to force damage.
Hell yeah!
Y'all, these.
Roll your d4.
Bless.
That's a
Roll your D4.
12.
Not quite. Make your second roll.
My fucking rolls. That for the record, chat. I've rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2.
And you've got a +9.
Yeah.
Plus 10
There we
right
go.
now, actually.
There we go. You knock him back 10 feet. Deal 12 force damage. Awesome. Sarek, bring it home.
Do I need to disengage from where I'm at? Is like based on.
You are
distances.
engaged in melee, so you'd be taking a shot at disadvantage if you stayed where you
I
are.
would
but
like to use my cunning action.
you're a rogue, so you're free.
Boop. And then I'm
Cool.
gonna shoot.
Awesome.
I sort of like sloop out of the way. Come on.
You hit.
Give him the old bop and give him the old slap.
Slap.
Ooh.
That's 37 damage.
Give
This
him the old
thing-
bop and slap, Jesse.
The bop and
That.
slap.
What I'm known for.
Your
Bop
arrow
and
just
slap.
tears down the core of this thing, just shredding it. Like an explosion of metal shards from the inside just peppers the walls as the thing just like winds to a shuddering death in the hallway. Slivered Excavator charges towards you, Kairos, and slashes at you 3 times. That's not the
Turret
right one.
class 22.
This is the right one. 1, 2, 3. That
Right.
second one hits for 1d6 plus 3 damage. You take 9. And Kara,
Of course.
the only one left is the one fighting Kairos.
Oh, let's melt that bitch.
Awesome.
Let's see. What do I roll for that?
Eat
Let's cast
metal.
it at 3rd level, so we'll do 3d8.
Yep. And it takes the damage
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it has to succeed on a constitution saving throw.
That's
it
the
has
damage it'll
disadvantage.
take if it
Yep,
doesn't.
cool. Let's
Not
see.
great,
Con
but-
save is +4. It saves against your spell.
Dang
but,
it!
But it
doesn't,
does take you 13 damage.
yeah.
Cool. Kairos?
Let's bring it home.
Hell yeah.
All
He's
right.
melting. Finish
back
him.
the frozen spear, because now that the juice of the javelin is out. Cursing my luck.
Hit.
First hit. Second hit.
Hit.
So 2 hits.
Yeah,
That's
finish him.
12
12 and
and
14.
26.
Very nice. Aya?
Oh, I still.
I'ma just keep Eldritch Blasting it and hoping that it dies, because I don't want to use my spell slots yet.
It's a good plan.
Does that hit?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. You hit.
It's okay. Oh my god, what is that?
I was like,
roll?
all right, good. Yeah, good numbers.
So 7
And 15 also hits.
and
For 12.
That's better.
Yummy.
That does kill it.
Yeah.
I imagine this being like your second Eldritch Blast shot knocks it back far enough to knock it into the like grinding gear
Ooh,
shaft
yeah.
space that you came through, right as a huge gear just like
Oh my god.
grinds down past it, just smashes the thing to smithereens.
Sweet.
Bopped and slapped.
As we end
That's
today's
his
show,
catchphrase
and Kara
Bopped
says,
and
"Bopped and
slopped."
slapped," and then from behind you, you hear a small voice say, "You ate them,"
I ate that.
and that's where we'll end it for today.
All
Took
right.
a couple tries.
Took an old bop and slop, but we got there.
I'm so happy I have Arms of Hadar now. That was the spell I switched out with another one.
That's
on Level Up.
strong.
And I love it because without it, I used to be like, I guess I'm gonna try to take an up attack, and now I'm like,
Who's got op attacks now, nerd?
it does decent damage. It's not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone got so quiet.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, this is the longest. this is the
I
longest
don't understand what
silence I've ever
happened.
let
I was like,
go.
was this something I said?
No, I think Bronze
No.
is because I feel like I'm usually the one who impulsively fills any silent moments, and I just was like, stop it. You don't have to always do that. And then I didn't, and then it was fucking silent.
No, do it every time, Britt, please.
I'm just gonna let us all
need you.
sit in this.
Just
No, we need you.
marinate in
Please
it.
don't do this to us.
Mm.
Please.
I just
I'll stop.
sorry.
It was really
looking at-
painful and difficult. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
I was
don't do
looking
it
at this
anymore.
cool mask that was in Discord, and it was like really making me smile because it
Ooh.
looks like it looks very geometric and you know, kind of like these people. But if it was like a shamany dude, I think that's super cool looking. I don't know what this is for. Love the
Oh,
look.
I see it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Love the look. Super neat.
Wow.
So what's his name? Springcog? Springwheel?
Ooh.
Springcog? Springcog looks like this.
That's awesome.
Super neat. Yeah. I was
Wow.
like, ooh, I don't know what this is for, but it's cool. I love stuff like that. I love when you see it in nature too, because it's even weirder. You're like, why is this? Anyway, let's go around this whole screen of ours and find out what people are scripting in their lives this week. Britt, what are you up to?
Well, I've got a lot of good stuff planned, guys. It's all personal. Let me tell you about it. I have no promotion. I'm starting with a new therapist tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. It's very healthy mentally for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a friend who is writing. She works as a writer here, and we're going to start meeting up weekly for like writing worky sessions together. And I'm going to a queer comedy show tomorrow night. Look for your local queer comedy shows. Go to them, support them. They're funny. And I'm going to Palm Springs this weekend to lay by a pool. And then on Monday, I get to teach a media training workshop to a game company that I'm very excited about.
Oh,
Which means Tuesday I'll probably do nothing. And actually Tuesday I know what I'll do. If Bronze's show is on Tuesday, I'll be watching Bronze's show. I think it's at 6 p.m. Is that right, Bronze?
That is
6 p.m.
correct.
Pacific?
Yeah, 6
There it is.
p.m.
Yeah.
Pacific Standard Time.
So I don't know. I'm just gonna.
I have heard that Jesse Cox is one of our regular viewers, which is
not this Tuesday.
What are you
happening
guys
Tuesday?
doing?
I'll talk about it when it's my turn. Steven, what are you up to, dude?
Not much.
All right. Bronze, what are you up to, dude?
Steven, is that really it?
Yeah, that's all I got. I went back to the office and
Sometimes you
More
just gotta
tired
work
than
and rest,
usual.
man.
Fair.
but yeah, like, you know, I'm just working. It's good times.
What do I have going on? I have a project I just wrapped in LA, and you'll see it mid-November. So keep an eye out for that. Also, this evening, this is exciting. I'm working with the Extra Credits team from YouTube, which is really cool because I've been
I
a
love
long-time
them.
fan of their work. And for their vampire celebration, they're doing this really cool video. It's like sort of a thing called "So You Haven't Read Dracula," and kind of talking about that book, which is great, Bram Stoker's Dracula. And then to celebrate World of Darkness's anniversary, I'm going to be storytelling them through a Vampire the Masquerade 5e campaign. Or one shot. It's very exciting. It's on their channel, Extra Credits, twitch.tv/Extra Credits, and it'll be on YouTube after that. Yeah, The team is really great. The art, we just put the art on Twitter. The art is freaking crazy. I got art too as a DM, which doesn't always happen.
That's awesome.
And yeah, so check it out. That's tonight, and it's a charity award. They did some fundraising, I guess like a couple months ago, and as a charity incentive, this game is one of them, and they reached out to me to storytell for them because apparently I'm one of the primo storytellers in the Vampire the Masquerade space. I didn't know that.
It's clear you're one of the primo storytellers in the tabletop role-playing game space.
Maybe in all of space, I'd say.
And, I'm going to say time, too. Space and time.
And time.
While we're at it, space, time, all of it. You're just
The continuum,
primo.
the whole thing.
So primo.
Yeah, I'm super nervous because one of the players is SVP, who is a writer that writes novels about black vampires.
That's awesome. That's going to be so cool. You're going to be great.
I love DMing for writers, but it's also nerve-wracking because, writers. But yes, that's tonight. Thank you.
Make them suffer.
Wow. What?
I am a little bit of a
Hurt
cruel
them.
storyteller, so we'll see. In a good way, though,
Yeah.
All right. So, Eric, what's going on with you?
I do not have Pendragon this week. So
No,
it's okay.
that's
I
it?
have a bunch of yard work that I'm doing. I got
What?
a garden set up, and I got
No
a new plant
Pendragon!
for my house too.
You're so Irish.
I got a little cactus. Just got in here. I got a Chinese money plant in this corner. Little baby. I'm really excited about. I love them. They look like little Sputnik satellites. And I got a new monstera behind me. So I love plants now. I'm a plant guy.
Plant daddy.
It's this or 40K. So I'd rather just spend all my money on plants.
Plant.
Why not both?
Can't afford both.
Warhammer should have a plant race.
I mean,
That's
if you
orcs.
play
Orcs are
play
fun
Age of Sigmar, you can play the Sylvaneth.
Yeah, and they're just tree
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. They're assholes,
Never
though.
Played,
Big
I've
assholes.
I've only played Age of Sigmar once with this dude on his channel. We painted the minis, and
Sounds boring and also probably bad content.
How do you sound so much like a Reddit comment?
What are you doing, Jesse?
One of these days. To the moon. Boy, hey, hi. If you are in LA, this is very specific, or you intend to fly to LA for some reason, I think we still have if you want to buy the last few tickets, that would mean the world to me. Hey, on Tuesday the 26th, come see us at the Regal for Chilluminati Live. You can watch us talk weird paranormal stuff and get weird with it.
Wait, really? I want to come.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and be the loudest person in that crowd.
We're doing it specifically LA based cryptids and paranormal stuff. So get ready for weird. If you want to learn more about the Fresno night crawlers, come watch. It'll be super fun. Look, there's a bar, there's food. You got to be vaccinated to attend. So we'd love to see you. Also on the 28th, Scary Game Squad Live is happening. So we're going to do a whole, we have a series of really terrible scary games that we're going to play with you, the audience. It's going to be super fun. You're probably saying, are those going to be streamed? Nah. You gotta show up if you want to be involved. And if you can't,
Don't worry, guys. I'll live stream it from my phone. It's fine.
There's next time. There'll always be more. We're going to keep doing it, but for the foreseeable future, we're staying in LA.
We're
I'm gonna pirate the whole thing, stream it to my own Twitch channel. Just ask for
You're more
subs.
than welcome to. I don't know. It's going to be pitch black in that
Shaky
place.
Wait, what is it
Footage.
called? Do I have to sign up for this? What's that? How do I do this? How do I go to this?
You can literally, they're through Ticketmaster, apparently, but I think it's ChilluminatiPod.com is where you can get the Chilluminati podcast tickets. And the Scary Game Squad, I'm sure if you just look up Scary Game Squad Live, you'll find the tickets.
Okay.
But the good news is that, there was a time where you could have got both on sale, but that time has passed. So now you're left with the scraps of what's left. I think there's still a few tickets available for both, but I'm not sure on that. So go check it out. But yeah, that's our Halloween stuff. So that's next week, and it's going to be wackadoo crazy. And I think at the Regal all week long, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers. I think Wednesday, Susie has a show happening. Like Alana Pierce, I think is gonna be. There's like a whole, and then Friday and Monday, there's like a whole. Look, there's a whole thing happening at the Regal that week. So if you want to get weird and wacky with it, come stop by. I'd love to see you. It'll be super fun. Anyway, that's it for us. Thanks for being great. Thanks for hanging out with this group of amazing people. I love spending time with all of them. You know, some more than others, but it's so nice to see you again for another Wednesday, and we'll be back with another episode. Bye, everybody. I'm still gonna keep it on. I'm still gonna see how long he's gonna, and they're still smiling and waving. Ooh, now it's weird. Now it's like I'm holding them against their will. All right, still holding. Oh no! Let's move on very quickly.